Yes, it would be helpful.
Yeah.
Good evening. Good evening. Yeah, there we go. We're working. Just making sure the audio is on. Good evening,
just
everybody,
heard
and welcome
you.
back to. Yeah, I know. I had to make sure. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another round of the IIRL season 10. We are back after our winter break. It is round 11. It is Australia, and I am joined by.
Hello, I'm alive.
I'm joined by Willow. He's back again. Did you have a good winter break, my man?
Oh, it was quiet, really, but yeah, it was alright.
And I'm not going to pretend like we haven't just talked for like the last 5 minutes about it. Anyway, we are back. It's round 11. Season is hotting up. We're into our final 4 rounds now. We have got 18 lovely drivers with you tonight who are as follows. We've got Chipmunk in the Williams, Padge in the Red Bull, Money Game, who is under the new name Jensen Thompson in the Williams, Johnny B in the RB, Alessio back in his Alpine, John, one of our championship contenders in the Kick Sauber, Max Seguest back in Realistic in the Aston Martin, IRL Energy, who's under the new name of Nishizumi in the McLaren, Ethan back in his Haas, Deton in his Red Bull, Deflated Wee in the Haas, Flipperlister is back, welcome back mate, in the Alpine, Jack is in the Ferrari in the first out on track, the Gaming Wizard is one of our new debutantes in the McLaren, another one of our debutantes, Max, and Max T, we're going to call him so we don't get him confused with the other Max, is in the Mercedes, Caden, another one of our debutantes, is in the RB, Cod Camper, another one of our title contenders, is in the Kick Sauber. And finally, last but not least, is Captain Aiden C, II Captain. He's in the Ferrari.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's your rundown. You bet you're a bit out of breath after that one.
Every time. Good evening, Jack, Ethan, Mr. Weatherman, saying it is dry all. And congratulations, Jack, on a 45 stream streak. So he is first out on track, so we'll see how he gets on. We are doing short qualifying, so this is going to be a very big hectic with this very short lap times round here. What are the lap times round here? I forgot, to be honest with you.
It's a bit weird, because if you base it off of no assist on Tuesday, the slowest lap times we should have would be around the, low 15s-ish? I think it would be the fastest.
Yeah, that's kind of what you'd be.
I think is going to be front-running pace, because the pace difference between the equal car and the realistic Sauber / Haas kind of area is about a second. But typically it'll be between 115 and 116.
Exactly, so see Jack getting underway at the moment. We'll see what he can produce in the first sector. He's going to go through the first sector split, and he sets us off with a 26.9 in the first sector. We're a bit rusty. I'm a bit rusty.
I'm sure you can all tell.
And I'm also a bit unwell, so I'm creating a barrel of excuses. I'm getting the book of excuses out. It looks like Jack gets a lovely toe from one of the Red Bulls.
Get dirty air though in the chicane.
And he got dirty air and he's invalidated. No, so he is invalidated. So I go on board.
And unfortunately, that is the Red Bull Padge.
You know, Padge is on an outlap, and
he was the one that got in Jack's way, which is frustrating. So
Chipmunk in the first Golf livery will be the first to set a run. He's, of course, one of our newest title contenders in assist here, unfortunately for myself. And Carl is currently third in the championship. We'll see what he can produce. And 16.8 is Deton is out of this session. He's gone straight on at turn 1. There seems to be maybe a collision with Max, as Max has also gone off at turn 1. So Deton will not be happy there.
If there was a collision, then it would come up in the race director, which neither of them have grid penalties, so not quite certain what's going on there.
Maybe got away with it. One of the Ferraris is coming to the end of the lap now. That'll be Captain Aiden. Goes fastest with a... Wow, okay. His lap time with John very, very close.
1 millisecond as Ethan goes a 10th up.
Goes fastest. Ethan looking very, very good at the moment. Next up to the line will be Johnny B. Of course, he is one of the co-streamers in No Assist and is a former Assist Tier 2 champion. So let's see what he can produce in his I think his first realistic tier race of the season. Goes up to P4. He's in the V carb. Was
Flipper Lister
unfortunately
next to
late.
the line. It was the line 16-2. He was
P2.
saying pre-race he didn't like the Alpine. I think he'll start changing his tune after this one.
Oh,
Alessio's teammate goes 2 seconds faster.
And who was that going? Oh, it was COD going P7. These times are very, very close. Also, Deton did have an incident with someone. It seemed to be that maybe something did happen between him and Max. He said he's in our chat saying, "Who did he hit?" Debutant Gaming Wizard is P9 as it currently stands. As we said, times are coming thick and fast. You get track limits are very, very common around here. So, as you saw with Jack early on, so we'll see how this affects the drivers coming in later in the qualifying session and the race scenario. As we'll see who is on a lap. I believe the only one currently on a lap is IIRL Energy, or as he's now known, Nishizumi, racing under the South Korean flag, as he's apparently said. We'll see. He's one of my former teammates in assist here, so we'll see how he can, what he can produce in his first race in realistic tier since I think I want to say like round 7 or 8, to be honest with you.
I don't think he's done a race yet this season. I don't think he's done a race for a couple seasons, to be honest. But he'll come up to the line now. Mid 16,
okay.
P8. He was saying before the race as well. That he wasn't a fan of the McLaren, and he was saying that he wanted to swap it for a V card. I'm thinking, are you really sure about that? But I think that McLaren will pay off for him because he's currently P8 as well. So
that's where I'm bored with. Yeah, that's where I'm. Sorry for cutting in there. We're on board with one of our debutants, Caden. Ethan is a friend of Ethan. So we'll see what he can produce. He says they're on similar pace, which Ethan is currently P2. So we'll see if Caden can produce anything better. It's a very good run through the... What turn is that? It's 8-9?
9-10.
It's 9-10,
as this is turn 11.
Yeah, I remember that one, but that's about it. Johnny B is complaining of understeer. How Caden is not invalidated there, I do not know.
Yeah, there's a bit of a weird one with that, with 10-12. You can run quite wide on the exit and it won't invalidate your lap, but he's kept it valid. He'll definitely need to go again, though. It's 16-1.
Oh, P2 for Caden. Ethan was very much right. Him and Caden are very much equalised. Jack has invalidated his run. Deflated Wee is also on a run as well, so we'll sit on board with him as a Max T is starting a lap in his debut session. Deton saying he's going to start last. To be fair, Deton, that might be a benefit. We'll see what happens later in the race. But I mean, you started P18 on Tuesday and finished P8, so we'll see what happens.
Deflated started P15 on Tuesday, and he got caught up in the turn 6 incident. Was it on lap 1?
Yeah, he got
completely screwed over his race before the final safety car. So.
Speaking of the man in the Haas, he's been promoted from the Sauber this week, as there is a car straight on a turn 1. That is a Williams of Jensen. We're now going to call him. I think it's easy to call him Jensen than trying to remember Money Game. But Deflated B put himself P7. He is a very, very good runner, so he'll be hoping to improve in what will be his final run, as loads more cars are starting to come out now. And Max T coming to the line in his debut, and he goes P9 as it currently stands. He's got 5/10 to pole, so lap times are very, very close here, as we love to see, and that's what you expect from realistic tier with the whole equaling of cars. You can see we've got Ferraris next to Haas's and McLarens and stuff like that. It's amazing to see.
Jack went the next to the line up into P10, 5 milliseconds behind Max, which is, there's half second between, as you say, between pole and P10. Is absolutely mental, but as you say.
Yeah, it's great to see him trying to figure out who is currently on a lap.
Aiden's next to the line.
He's not on a lap.
That is interesting.
Yeah,
I don't know why. He's on 4. He's interesting.
He must have got the wrong amount of fuel on. I believe Flipper Lister is starting a run now, so let's see what he can produce. Good evening, Padge. I hope you're very, very well, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Even though you were on track. Yeah, Padge has got Padge is in the Red Bull this week, so he'll be hoping for a good performance. Currently running in P16. Got a fair way to go to P15, but we'll see what happens. Still got 2 more runs left in
Qualifying.
Yeah, in qualifying.
There you go. Get your words out.
Yeah.
Let's see next to the line.
Okay. Does he
He's
extend?
going to be into the 15s if he improves. Does not improve by 3
improve.
milliseconds.
Wow.
So at least we know he's
Okay.
consistent, but not quite enough to improve.
Oh, his teammate Flipper List is invalidated on the exit curb of turn 9. I got it right. Woo! Flipper Lister has invalidated. Next to line is going to be the Gaming Wizard. We're going to call him the Wiz, I guess.
Wizard.
Yeah, we'll call him Wizard. I think that sounds better. Oh, in his debut, he's in the McLaren. We'll see what he can do. He's got a good amount of battery to play with. Coming to the line, and he goes P4. That's big improvement
That's a good lap time.
from Wizard. That is lovely stuff from him. He's got another run as well. Chipmunk goes off at turn 11. Big. Currently running down in P15. That is very unfortunate. He locked the rears there as I was looking for.
Ooh. John went to the line. He has improved, but the lap was invalid. It was a 15.8, so he would have gone on to provisional pole, but as mentioned, that lap time was not valid. I believe COD is going again, having invalidated his lap time as well.
Yeah, you got a couple of Hasses up to the line, but they're starting runs. I believe a V-carb is somewhere near. That's also starting a run.
That's
This
Caden,
is very confusing.
Johnny B is not on track.
So it's a lot of drivers starting their second runs right now. Ethan is on a run in Sector 1, so we'll sit on board with him. Money Game, or Jensen as he's now known, is complaining that his car is bouncing too much. Hopefully he won't be affected by that too much in the race. Deton saying the benefit of his crashing out that has his 2 fresh sets of softs if they come in handy at any given point in the race, if there's a late safety car.
As we saw on Tuesday, it's not impossible.
Exactly. Ethan only going half a tenth quicker as it currently stands, so
COD will be
it will be enough
to the
to.
line.
Yeah,
COD
COD's next up.
He's
COD goes
16th.
P8. Okay.
COD is not having a good
Ethan
time
spun!
at the moment.
No!
You've
Ethan
commentators
spun-
cursed him.
He was half a tenth up, but he's been commentators cursed as we've got Max coming
moves up
to
to
the
P8.
line, and Padge is starting a run now. We've got Deflated Wheat on a run, coming in the final corner. He's 4 tenths up.
He
on his
might
previous
move on
best
to
lap
provisional
time.
pole.
Yeah, he might move up. Let's see what happens. It's provisional pole. He's the first driver in the 15s.
That's a good
Good
lap,
stuff
especially with the
from Prix.
Haas. It's Caden next to the line. And Caden takes it away by
Okay.
about half a tenth.
Next up will be Max T. He's invalidated, so he unfortunately won't set a new time. Next up is Jensen. Let's see what he can do. Of course, great performances in realistic tier and assist tier.
And he's my teammate in no assist as well.
And he's Willow's teammate in no assist as well. Let's see what he pulls out here. We didn't see his sector split time, so can he improve? P7 for
2.1.
Jensen. That's a
That
great
now,
line.
that makes it now no. That is still half a second covering the top 10. There's 3 tenths covering P3 down to P10.
Yeah, Padge is coming to the line
insane.
now. Yeah, Padge is up next, and he's doing a wiggle across the line. I think he wants to stay back at the grid. I think he wants to start at the back, which would be pretty smart for him to avoid anything. COD coming into the pit lane now. Well, that is going to be it for currently now. Deton saying, how many times has commentator's curse happened this week? Too many.
Too many.
Too many. I think it must have happened at least 3 or 4 times on Tuesday. And we've already had it, what, twice tonight?
Where did commentator's curse apply in Tuesday? I didn't watch the stream back.
I want to say Ethan got cursed. I think it was Ethan got cursed by Tacit, if I remember correctly.
Do you know when?
No. I think it was Ethan, maybe one, or I think Chivers. No, it was Chivers that got. It wasn't Ethan. It was Chivers. It was Chivers. Yeah, Chivers got cursed by the.
I remember hearing about this in the post-race party. Johnny B came in and said, "At least he hasn't crashed." Oh. I remember that.
I got the driver wrong and the commentator wrong. Nice.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure they won't
Padge.
mind.
Yeah, Padge coming out, going back into the pit lane, getting himself ready for his final run. Flipperlister and Nishizumi on. I love that name. I'm gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Nishizumi is such a cool name. Are both on outlaps. Flipperlister starting his lap as he's got a bit of traffic from the other McLaren of Whizzer.
I think he will definitely. I think he'll get out of the way in time if he realises that Flipperlister's on a lap behind. Otherwise, he's going to be getting a little bit dirty air through this first section in Sector 1. He's going to definitely get out of the way before Turn 6, otherwise that is going to be 100% a blocking.
Might not think he'll get a good toe.
It'll be on the limit. But
he's going to get a good toe here as he...
It's not quite able to take the tightest line that you want to take, which is going to give you the shortest line and give you the most time. He has lost time in Sector 2.
Yeah, he's still a 10th up on his previous best lap time.
Would put him around P5, which is where Gaming Wizard is at the moment. And if he wants to keep that position, maybe. We'll see what Flipperlist is able to do.
And comes up to the final corner now. Puts the battery, puts the DRS.
Found first time in that final sector, but didn't.
And he goes ahead.
Ooh. 12 milliseconds behind Aiden, about half a tenth behind Alessio. That is mental. That is Nishizumi, who is next to the line. Yeah,
everyone else is in a very big gaggle at the Sector 3. So they're going to be gaggling for position.
Cars.
Yeah, they're all fighting for position. We don't know how long is left in the session. Could someone miss the line here?
I don't think people will miss the line. I think they're more worried about blocking Nishizumi here. We'll see.
It's got a Ferrari coming to the line. The Ferrari will be the last one to cross the line.
In fact, he might get a bit of a distance slipstream. So he won't be impeded. We'll see what he's able to do. About a couple of tenths up. Finds a little bit more time.
There's P10 and his teammate Gaming Wizard's gone off at turn 11.
Be careful
no, he fights very hard to get out of the way.
Alessio next to the line. He's 10th and a half up. This would put him very close to pole position, not quite on it. If he can find a little bit more in the final sector.
And of course, Alessio is one of our title contenders as well.
I'll be hoping for a pole lap here. And
he goes provisional pole. Next up is John, another one of our title contenders. It's into the wall very dramatically. So
quite telling of how he thinks of that. COD next to the line
P9
now.
at the minimum.
COD
P6 for COD Camper. Our two title contenders.
Retired as well.
Wow, everything is going wrong here.
There's Max, who's gone into P6, who's replaced by Ethan.
Yeah, Max T went P6, replaced by Ethan. Johnny B goes P11. John will be starting at least P12. Gaming Wizards P9. Jensen goes up to P4. That's a great qualifying lap there from Jensen, which means last to would be Jack, but it's going to be Nishizumi.
What the hell happened there? Just saw Caden
I am
parked on the apex of the pretty much the penultimate corner in
the
neutral. So
ballistic
I'm
ties in the pit.
thinking potentially a reset track. I didn't quite see
Yeah,
it.
so Nishizumi is P13. Alessio is your pole sitter. Of course, he is one of the three fighting for the title as it currently stands.
Yeah, that is your grid. Very close grid, I must say. Absolutely
Yeah, it's
mental.
very, very close. Now that is your qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix in realistic tier. Your grid is Alessio P1, Caden P2, Deflated Wee P3, Jensen P4, Captain Aiden P5, Flipper Lister P6, Ethan P7, Max T P8, Cod Camper P9, Gaming Wizard P10, Genevieve P11, John P12, Nishizumi P13, Max Legueth P14, Jack P15, Chipmunk P16, Padge P17, and Deton unfortunately crashing out early on. So Deton is starting P18 again, like he did on Tuesday, and he's just come into our chat saying that he might be. What are the odds of him starting P18 on Sunday in assist here? Oh,
Very, very close grid. What was the split there? About, what, 6/10, 8/10 across the entire
it.
grid? It's insane.
I'll try and find out that for you, but
I
yeah,
have I have screenshots on Steam.
it was 8/10 from first to 16th.
It's just insane. That is mental.
But now we enter our 5 minute break in which the drivers can do whatever they want, whatever they need to do, setups, fuel, figuring out what they're going to do. We'll talk strategies in a minute, but just a reminder that we are into our final 4 rounds of the season. So we have Australia this week, we have Spain next week, then we have Monaco, and then Japan finishing off our season. So as it currently stands in the championship, John is leading the way as he's starting P12, I want to say. He is on 182 points after 10 rounds. Cod Camper is P2 on 178, and Alessio is P3 on 165. Unfortunately, our fourth place driver Snipes is not competing tonight, so he is going to lose out a bit of pointage. Thank you very much, Money Game, for the compliment. I hope you have a good race. I hope you loved your quality position. Willow, what can we expect for strategies?
Well, on Monday, Deflated tried a 2-stop, and that really didn't work compared to us on the 1-stop. The ideal strategy that we will see, I believe, will be a medium-hard. I think some people can chance a hard-medium, but with how much you want to be in a train at Australia, I don't see it working too well, because you need some incredible pace in clear air to make the hard-medium work. So it's very, very likely a medium-hard, boxing around about lap 11 or 12.
Yeah, we could maybe even see some maybe overcuts, and there's always the added, what's the word? The question of whether there's a safety car or not. Of course, we saw 2 safety cars on Tuesday. One of them happened lap 1, and the other happened lap 25. I want to say
24,
it was 24, 25. Yeah.
Yeah, that final safety car, I was not very happy.
Yeah, I can imagine. If I didn't have party bugs, I definitely would have imagined you, not being happy, the happiest bunny of all time. We'll
Yeah,
call it that.
3-second lead and it's just gone because of a safety car. It's just like, it's mental, but it is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it, really.
Yeah, if it definitely probably helped you that John pit onto the hard compound of tires.
Tires.
Yes, tires. We're a couple of minutes away from starting our race. There is no threat of weather. There's 18 drivers on the grid. What is everyone's predictions for the race?
Could be
I'm
anything.
gonna stick your predictions in the chat. I honestly have no clue. This race could go anywhere. Our top two in the drivers' championship are in the they're in the lap P. I think they're P9 and 12 at the end of it.
Yeah, they are.
So
They're technically in the lower half.
Yeah, they are out of position for this race. Alessio is looking to very much gain a massive points advantage on them. Of course, in IIRL, currently the points do go down to the top. Points are scored by the top 15. We got there eventually.
Just about, yeah.
So points are ranging to the top 15, which means more drivers score and there's more battles able to happen. I think we will be seeing a lot of battles. There'll be a big mix of strategies and setups. So we're very, very much looking forward to this. Get it back into the swing of things, as I can hear a buzzer going off in the background, which means we are going to be ready to go. I didn't realise I could hear the buzzer before. You know, the countdown
Really?
timer. I didn't realise I could hear it. Maybe it's maybe the TV crew has been updated it or something. Not that one. It is that one, and we've getting underway for our formation. That we've got 4 drivers on the hard compound tyres, looking for a difference in strategy. We've got Deflated Wii on the hard compound tyres. We've got the Gaming Wizard on the hard compound tyres. We've got Nishizumi starting on the hard compound tyres, and we've got Padge starting on the hard compound tyres. We're looking forward to seeing how they get on. Money
That's
Game in the
gonna
chat
be
saying
just weird. I don't know how well that's gonna go.
Money Game saying no risk full push. This is exactly what we'll see. Jensen is going to be looking to make a move on Deflated Wii at the earliest possible opportunity, while Deflated Wii waits for his tyres to get up into temperature. And so Alessio and Caden may be looking to build a gap to everyone else, because of course the DRS, there is 4 straights around this track, if you didn't know already. I'm pretty sure you did. But if they can break that DRS, it is going to be very, very, very helpful to them later on. Until the possibility of a safety car comes around, there probably will be a late send from someone somewhere. Isn't that a song?
Really?
I don't know.
You're asking the wrong person.
Yeah. Anyway, we're singing Que Sera Sera. Whatever will be, will be. They came here to Australia. Que Sera Sera. As Chipmunk and Padge have been disqualified from the formation, that meaning they will be at a 3-meter disadvantage going into turn 1, which is very crucial for them. So maybe Deton will be looking for a start as Max Tino getting involved in some dangerous scenarios there. As we're getting underway, people have turned on their ghost muscle. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and away they fly. We're underway after our winter break. Alessio getting a good start. A couple of swaps. Cog Camper getting the better of Max T. Jensen getting a good start. I think I saw a wing fly off in the background.
Yeah, there was
is
some
absolutely chaos. As
the leaders
Haas
are inside each other.
And there's a car off at turn 1. Is that Deton? No, I commentator cursed Deton. That's so unfortunate.
That is
A 3 wide going.
Who's taken the lead from Alessio. Alessio's trying to hang
There's
around the outside.
contact here. No, Max in contact with someone.
Lester and Aiden
That
who
is-
have gone round.
And Aiden was around as well. And Flipper List. What was that?
I didn't see it. I was focusing on the lead.
I
That is
I was-
Max T, who's side by
and
side
the,
with
the
Gaming
battle
Wizard.
for P7 is going to be going 3
Oh
wide.
my.
Chipmunk getting past John. This is really looking dangerous going into the fast chicane.
Side by side
Williams
through
and
the
McLaren go
chicane.
side by side. It looked like Williams had to
bold
cut the Whoa! There's a move there from
Nishizuki
There's
is
contact
getting
there.
pushed by Jack. Jack now shaping the move on John. John can't quite get to the inside, but Jesus, this is pack racing at its finest.
This
It
is
really is.
amazing. It's only lap 1. We've got 29 laps left of this race. Oh, Alessio getting a bit of a... that's Caden, sorry, in P1. Getting a bit of a slide up the final corner. That's someone in the wall. I believe that's Max. But Caden getting the lead of this race on lap 1. Apologies for missing that. As there was so much action going on that the TV cameras just missed it. We got people coming into the pit lane. Aiden got a 10-second time penalty, and Filipista is also in. How we didn't get a safety car there, I do not know.
I can tell you that both Filipista and Aiden, I believe, were the ones with wing damage in turn 1 because there was nobody else with front wing damage.
And Caden has got a 6-10 gap to Alessio, and in his debut race, Jensen looking at making a move, maybe using this as DRS has been activated. That's a voice break. Jensen might look for a move down the inside into turn 11. This will be one of the prime overtaking opportunities. He does not decide to go for it yet. Will anyone else in the back of the pack look to make a move? Nobody else is close enough to making a move as of yet.
The frustrating thing about Australia is that even if you get close enough, actually making a move is so difficult because of the low wings that you need to run. You need to be very careful that A, you don't hit the other car, and B, you're actually able to keep it on the road. There's a flurry of fastest laps coming in.
Fast laps are coming in flick and flash. Gaming Wizard currently has it. Will Jensen look for a move on Alessio going into turn 3?
No, not quite able to get alongside going into turn 3. I think what he should do now is just sit back and not waste his tyres, because if he just keeps pushing and pushing and pushing, he's just going to burn them out. He's going to need to come in much earlier than you want for a one-stop.
I mean, we have seen some great battle between Jensen and Chipmunk in assist here. So we know he is capable of making those last-ditch moves and making them stick. See what he can produce as we look to our biggest gainer of the race. It is currently Chipmunk. He's gained 7 positions in this race after 3 laps. Our biggest losers, unfortunately, so far are Captain and Flipperlister. Of course, them getting involved in an incident on lap 1. They'll be hoping for something to help them bring out some...
Aiden's been incredibly unlucky in these last couple of races. He got unlucky in assist here both times when he took pole in Jeddah in both races. And he also got quite unlucky, was it last week? Not last week, on Tuesday as well.
That looked dangerous. There was a Johnny B going off at the final corner. This will allow Padge and Max to have a look down the inside of turn 1. Johnny B doesn't make it too tough. I don't believe he's got damage, so he got away with it in that pink V-carb. He is looking to try and make his way back, try and find his way up and try and claw his way back to the pack. I've got 2.8 seconds to the pack as it currently stands.
The fight is holding on very well at the moment in P4 on the hard tyres. He's just waiting for the rest of the tyres to die in front. See how that plays out for him. I didn't think the hard medium would work because of the pace you need in clear air, but clearly he's able to keep with those in the DRS at the moment.
And I suppose if you can keep it in DRS, you'll be fine.
Yeah, it's just a matter of once the rest of them come in front, you're going to want to probably extend by 8 laps-ish, 7. So that's the danger of it, because you're going to be undercut to absolute Narnia. As
that's a book, if you didn't know.
A bit loose on the exit of penultimate corner, but it's not really enough room to make it through turn 1 and 2 side by side. I don't know what Jensen's doing. He's wiggling in a straight line.
Maybe just try and get some tyre temperature, just save time. Johnny B going for a move on
Max, who's spun at the final corner.
Yeah, he spun at the final corner. I believe he's got wing damage. Yeah, he has no front wing.
Interesting.
And he goes straight on at turn 1.
Does he just put it in the wall?
Yeah, he's retired from this race. Hopefully that doesn't bring out a safety car.
Yeah, because that would be. I think there's a penalty either way because you aren't allowed to retire on track.
Yeah. Either way. Oh, Alessio fighting Caden here. As they're swapping for positions, and Alessio's made it done.
Just about able to take the lead going into the fast chicane.
Oh,
That
Gaming
is-
Wizard has got Max P.
Jensen almost having a look at
Nishizumi
Aiden.
and Jack getting involved with a bit of contact there. Luckily, none of them getting severely.
Alessio is already pulling away. It's incredible the amount of time that he's just getting through the final sector. As Caden is not very good on battery at the moment.
He's got just a bit less than Alessio as it currently stands.
Holy, Caden just gained half a second through that entire section.
Yeah, Alessio is running lower wings.
No, I think Alessio's running higher wings. I think that we could see Caden immediately get back past here.
Oh wait, no, he's running higher wings. What am I on about? That's what I meant to say. Nishizumi getting the first 3-second time penalty in this race.
Unfortunate, but what you need to be aware of in this race, because Australia is not good on track limits at all. Again, Caden's lack of battery not letting him take advantage.
Well, Jensen have a look. Maybe he goes defensive. Caden goes defensive against Jensen.
Looks on the outside, looks for a switch back.
Switch back is game.
They are
Cod Campers in the gravel. Cod Campers in the gravel. Our championship P2 is in the gravel, so he's lost out. He's
as Jensen pulls back in, doesn't take advantage.
He might be looking at a move now, though. He's very, very close to Caden's gearbox.
He is pushing Caden almost through every single corner. He's going to be butchering his tyres to no end. And all of this is going to help deflated Wii 100% as well.
And there's a very lovely wiggle from Jensen there.
I don't understand. What is the point in him wiggling?
Is that some new trick that we don't know of?
I have no idea. I've never seen it before.
I don't know. It's very real. This, of course, is real life, so we don't know why they're doing their things. But we just borrowed these cars from F1 for the day. So yeah, Jensen is in Alex Albon's car. He's just borrowed it for an hour.
Deflated. Now looking around the outside of the fast chicane, Jensen lets him go.
Yeah,
It's a
Deflated.
good
We
move
will
from
have.
Deflated.
He will have the power of the drug reduction system.
Sorry?
Will he be able to get
What did you call it?
the drag reduction system?
Okay, I heard one of those letters change. Just the way you pronounce that. Anyway.
Might have had a bit of a nose thing going on. That is all.
Get past Caden relatively soon.
Yeah, it was when do we expect the crossover period to be?
Probably around about now, to be honest. If not a couple laps ago. Because those mediums be screaming right about now. Deflated just needs to play this. What on earth?
I don't understand this new tactic.
It's almost losing
if
the
it's
car in a straight line.
If it's working, it's working. We won't say anything about it.
It won't be working though, because he's going to need to come in relatively soon. If he's wearing his tyres out that little bit more, it's just, I don't see what benefit it can gain you, because your tyres are already hot enough. That is Ethan. He's made a mistake.
He's definitely gone off. Maybe tried to brake a bit not to get a warning, but he definitely would have got one at turn
trying to
6.
make up his mind as to which way to go. Aiden just slightly moving across him, whichever way he decides to go, holding it in the middle.
Deflated Wee's attacking. He's going for it around the outside.
Don't
So
think
lovely
Deflated Wee will be
move there as
happy with that.
goes a bit. Deflated Wee is going to be looking at Alessio, see how long it takes him to get anywhere closer. And battling between Jensen and Caden. I did not expect to see that. So
that's a
round
bold
the final
move
corner.
from
That's
the
a
outside the final corner.
Wow.
It's insane. There's a yellow flag
Flipperlister has gone off. He's got no front wing.
There's Caden back to pressurising Jensen, but getting Wizards. I was about to say he has a moment as I was about to say that he could go for a move. Sends it back on the inside.
There's contact there, I think, between the two. That almost sends them both round, but they're still fine. Still fine for now.
He's going to want to get past relatively soon because his hard tyres will be much faster than these wearing mediums at this stage in the races. Jensen has almost lost the RS to deflated wheel. I think he might have just about got it at the detection point. Yes, he has. They'll both be pushing like absolute animals to try and get this deflated.
Jensen has lost the RS, so what I predicted earlier, and Ethan and as Fliplister is out, he's retired in the pit lane, so
deflated going for a move, sends it on the inside of turn 11, leaves enough space for Alessio and gets the move done. It's a good move by deflated.
Oh, John
there. That is Chipmunk is dropping down the order.
Yeah, John getting past Nishumi and Chipmunk.
There's Cold still in P11. He's just neither Sauber are able to take advantage, and they're both in the title hunt. This is going to be an absolute golden opportunity for Alessio.
Yeah, it's a golden opportunity for Alessio to get some points back on his championship rivals. Right now, I'm not going to do the maths because I can't do quick maths. I'm not what's his face, Big Shaq.
I see.
But it will be a big point game for Alessio. We'll see after the championship standings, and we'll update you, of course, weekly when we go to Spain next week about how this race affects the Drivers' Championship when it, of course, ends in 19 laps' time. Right now, the top 30, no, the top 3 are all within DRS of each other, and then 4th to 13th are within DRS of each other. This is going to be absolutely fun, chaotic. Please do not go anywhere. Of course, if you want to request an onboard of a driver on the grid, we do not have a red button for you to go and watch them, but you can use your channel points to request them, and we will give you that onboard if it is the right time.
Hayden's now lost DRS,
there's a yellow flag. That is Deaton.
Yeah, as Caden, Max, John Don, Chipmunk and Jack all decided to pull the pin on the one stop. Ethan
Ethan
as well.
Ethan's round. He's broken his front wing.
No. To be fair, if he's spun with that warning, potentially get that off. But I think with the spin that'll be penalty enough anyway.
He got it beforehand.
No, I'm thinking if he's gone off and he's gone round, and that's where he picked up a warning, I'm thinking he might be able to get that, but we'll see. Either way, the damage and the spin is going to be penalty enough for him, so I don't know how much he's going to be able to get out of this race from here.
Yeah, he's got end plate damage, so it's going to be big for his race now.
It's a big bit of end plate damage as well.
Back.
So
that has opened a very big gap where he was to where he isn't. Oh, Cod getting very, very caught up. He's been overtaken by Padge on the hard compound tyres.
Padge doing very well from P17 up into P6. Yes, 5 drivers have come in, but that's still a great position for him to be in. Ahead of the championship leader.
Padge, of course, is the man who doesn't like to qualify. So we'll see how this race turns on in his favour. Coming later on as Jensen goes for a move on Alessio. Yeah, Jensen going for a move in turn 1 on Alessio. Makes it done very simply.
Caden's going to get DRS off of Ethan now. This can be even better for his undercut.
Comes out again.
The hell? I thought I just saw Ethan spinning into the pit lane. I think he might retire from here. Yes, he does.
Yeah, Ethan.
That's unfortunate. Great starting position at P7. So long as you're in the train, you'll be fine, but unfortunately, the spin didn't do him any good at all.
Yeah, a bit commentator's curse.
Just a bit. Just a tiny bit. But there's Alessio and Jensen getting very close into the chicane. Jensen able to pull out enough of a gap. I think he'll be able to hold on here before turn 11. Alessio's
Is
going to be
Alessio gonna? He's having a
pressurising
look.
him.
He's
He's
not
holding
going to
the
make it
inside.
done.
Not going to be able to get that for Alessio.
John is very close to the back of Max T. Of course, the other Max has retired, so I guess we could call him Max, but you know. Mercedes Max, as Alessio pulls the pin on his undercut on Jensen. We'll see
Jensen's
how
tire's
he
going to be
comes out.
screaming. He's going to be at risk of a puncture. And he's got Gaming Wizard right behind him as well. At this stage in the race, it is worth it just to let him go, because the hards are going to be so much faster. There's no point in fighting this. Because Cadence has fast lap 19.3.
Great lap there. Jensen is doing a very good job at the moment with his tyres.
Chipmunk's picked up a 3 penalty. So is Jack. I think an avoidance of Alessio, because Alessio came out right into the firing line of the racing line. As scary as this pit lane exit is.
Ooh, Aiden getting past Deton at turn 1. That's very, very nice to see. Ethan has come into our chat, and he has said that he broke too early for turn 1, and then it kind of ruined his rhythm, causing him to crash into the wall.
That's fair enough, to be honest.
It's very pretty.
As there's John getting past Max now into the fast chicane. Keeping an eye on Jensen to see if he does go in.
Alessio getting past Jack.
No, he stays out again.
And Gaming Wizard will really be looking at making a move somewhat soon.
Oh, he's going to be getting very frustrated at this.
He can't make it done yet. Will he go for it at the end of turn 3? We'll have to see. Do not go anywhere. Oh, there's a McLaren in the wall. That is Nishumi. As Gaming Wizard has a look and he's back around the outside, Jensen is doing a great defending job. Oh, Jensen almost going off track there. Oh no. Let's see how good of it makes it.
The gap between Deflated and Caden, who's the first of the stoppers, is just under 15 seconds now, 14 and a half. Deflate's going to have some work to do if he wants to try and catch these guys back up and get through the train. So, we'll see how that goes. Obviously, the fresh mediums are going to be a great advantage. Gaming was around the outside of turn 9. Gets it done. That's a great move. Ballsy move. But incredible nonetheless. Is Jensen going to be immediately dropped? I think he's going to have to come in this lap.
Let's see. He's in DRS of the Gaming Wizard, so he might want to stay out.
No, he's just
I think he's just
out.
out. He's just... Yeah, he was in it and he was out of it. He's going to come in now. It's a very good... A very overcut from Jensen. I think he's trying to have the best tyres at the end of the show.
He's going to have 3 lap advantage, but I don't see why that would be worth it, because you need to get through the train. But we'll see where he comes out. It's on hard tyres. He's actually got to lap 14 without puncturing. That is incredible.
Yeah, he's done an incredible stint there. He'll have the best tyres going to the end, so
I don't know whether that was worth it or not, because he's just going to be at the back of this train now.
We'll have to wait and see for that, because Jensen does love a good fight, so we'll see if he can produce later on when he catches up. He's got 4.3 seconds to catch on COD, who has unfortunately not been able to gain many places as of yet. John with the undercut has gained, he's now provisional P2 in this race after the top 4 pit. Oh, this has been a great race from John to get back up to the front where he wants to be. There's Jack maybe looking at a move on Alessio, John's championship rival. It's a move to the inside from Jack. It's a lovely move. Oh, he doesn't get it done. Alessio managed to make it stick around the outside. So Alessio managing to keep hold of P9 as it currently stands.
It's Padge who comes in now. It might be a little bit early, but based off of Jensen as well, could be possible. We'll see how it goes for him.
Exactly. John is kind of leading a train at the moment. His Deton gets it through.
Yeah, that's... That's going to be difficult to call, but see how that goes. Aiden nearly on the back of Nishizumi, and if he does get DRS, that'll be a big help in his race. But he's already just about 10 seconds behind Deflated Wig. Jack picking up the 3-second now. Speaking of which, he's lost DRS as well. He'll have it for this straight, but I don't think he'll be able to get it back, so COD will be looking to try and get past relatively soon to hopefully help his championship chances. Granted, with a 3-second penalty,
John is being passed by Max down the inside. Turn 11 is on the curb!
John gets the switch back. Deflated fails, Deflated comes in. You see Gaming Wizard follow him in. Nishizumi has to stay out because that's his teammate who comes in front of him. And he'll probably be holding up Caden now, so he'll be hoping to get past on this straight. We'll see where Deflated comes out as well. So Caden takes the lead. Deflated Wee, where will he come out?
He will come out just ahead of the Williams of Jensen.
And yeah. And now he's got 7 cars to overtake if he wants to try and get this win. There's
he's got to get
Chipmunk
back into DRS first.
By the way, Chipmunk started P16.
It's been a great race from Chipmunk.
He's just appeared.
It's been great races from everyone. John gets past Nishizumi. And Max T's looking to follow him through as well, which he will do, and Nishizumi might be having a look at that, but it's not going to be. Chipmunk looking for a move on Nishizumi. There's Nishizumi going off track there. Be lucky enough not to get a warning. Those three have made it pretty easily past Nishizumi. Of course, he's on 16 lap old hards. So we expect Nishizumi to come in this lap. If he goes on any longer, I think it would be a miracle. And Nishizumi does come in this lap. Maybe the last
now on the back of COD. COD, who hasn't managed to get past Jack, despite him losing the DRS in the last lap.
COD is kind of struggling here.
As you
very
can tell
poor
by him going very
turn 1.
wide.
It's very poor turn 1, so Deflated Wheat is going to look around the outside. They've both got DRSs.
COD lets him go, tucks back in.
COD settles him behind. I think he knows that while Deflated Wheat's mediums are fresh, that he will be the quicker driver. He wants maybe wants to try and use Deflated Wheat's pace to try and get further up the field.
So 6 more cars for Deflated Wheat to overtake if he wants to win this race. And I think it might be 5 immediately after this, because he's going to have DRS into the fast chicane. They're both burning battery. Jack moves to the outside, turns in, and there is contact. Not enough to make a difference, but that'll be very interesting from Jack. I don't know what on earth happened there. But yeah,
it doesn't seem to have affected both of them too much. We got 1.8 seconds to Alessio.
And he
which Alessio's got 2.5.
Already broken DRS to Jack as well, so we'll see what COD is able to do from here. Jensen also on the back of both COD and Jack, with the freshest hard tyres in the field, aside from Aiden, who came in last lap. Deflated sets the fastest lap of this race, and he's nearly closed into Alessio already.
Yeah, he's got 1.2 seconds. He's gained 3/10 of very, very quickly now. As I say that, it was 1.1. Jensen goes for a move on COD into turn 3. COD's still on the inside, but is just not close enough to keep it, so he's not going to fight it.
Jensen on 3 lap fresher tyres than COD and 4 lap fresher than Jack, so we'll see if he can get past here.
Jensen will be having a look at Jack.
Yep, COD is not in the Ferrari.
Yeah, Jack is...
I don't think COD's not in the Ferrari. I think we'd be all a bit in trouble if he was. Jensen looks to the outside of the fast chicane.
Yeah,
that's
very, very good
great
move. Oh, Jack goes off, so COD will look to get through as well. So Jack has just 2 positions in quick succession. As the wiggle comes out, I think it's a wiggle of excitement. We'll call it a wiggle of excitement for Jensen. He's showing his excitement about how he made the move stick. as Deflated Wheat is in DRS of Alessio now, to see if he can use it to get past. He might wait, because Deflated Wheat is a very, very good driver, so he'll know to wait out for the best possible time to make the move. Of course, if he does want higher than P5, he will have to get past fairly soon.
And then as he goes for it now, it's a big send. Probably not the right choice. Just wait until the long back straight into the fast chicane. Because with a 2-second gap in front, Alessio's not going to be getting DRS anytime soon.
Yeah, he'll probably go for it now. Has he got much battery saved? It doesn't look like it.
Neither of them have that much. It's not easy to save DRS at Australia because it's only really straight to
Max gets past John as well. Deflated Wheat is close enough to make a move. He's made the dive. Wow, that was a big dive there. That was a big dive there from Deflated Wheat, but he gets the move done.
It's a very ballsy move, reminiscent of Season 9 in No Assist of COD and John when they came together, but Deflated able to get that move done.
Fighting Jack as contact the Jack's round. No, Jack and Gaming Wizard being involved in contact there. So Jack is still P10, but he's lost a good amount of time now to the Gaming Wizard.
You think you're going to say the Gaming Wizard? It's quite funny.
Honestly, he'd be a very wizard. The Gaming Wizard. I think that's someone else's tag.
No, because it was Jack. What his username was Wizardmitten, but I think that got changed recently.
Yeah, the Gaming Wizard versus Wizard Mitten.
But that'll mean
both wizards in their own right.
Very true, very true. Unless you'll be wanting to hope that Deflated Wheat can carry him onto the back of the others. Deflated will be 2/10 away from DRS the cars in front, which means Alessio might just get back past here. No, he's not going to be close enough.
Alessio might have a look at a send reminiscent of Deflated Wheat, but he's not going to send it. Deflated Wheat is very, very close to the DRS of Chipmunk. Now he'll be definitely looking for it going into the start-finish straight. As Nishizumi is also on the back of Johnny B with DRS, he will make the move stick, and he has made the move done. So Nishizumi is up to P12 as Chipmunk is round on the final corner. No! I was watching Nishizumi and it was like a lock the rears.
Deflated
so
though, he does have DRS.
Deflated Wheat, he has DRS, he'll be able to make it work. But he'll have DRS, he's got to try and catch up more to John, who is also within DRS of Max T. They've got 1.4 seconds to Caden.
Yeah, they've been catching Caden recently. I think Caden's tyres might be going off relatively soon, as was seen in the latter stages of the medium stint.
Oh, Johnny B getting a 3-second time penalty there. This is very unfortunate for his race. Penalties so far: Chipmunk is on 3, Jack's on 6, Sumi's on 3, Johnny B's on 3, and Deton is also on 3. Position gained in the race: Caden's up 1, Max T is up 6, John is up 9, Chipmunk's up 10. To name some total notable races, as Chenson gets past his teammate with the use of the drag reduction system.
Very noticeable which one's which because of the non-special livery for Jensen and the special livery for Chipmunk in the Golf livery. But Deflated just about missing out on DRS to John, about 0.5 away at the line.
John will now be looking at maybe making a move or seeing what he can do. Maybe he'll want to DRS swap. We'll see what they decide. They've got 6 laps left of this race, but of course, if they're Deflated Wheat's tyres will be going off soon, so maybe seeing how he catches up.
He does have DRS now, firmly in DRS.
Yeah, he is in the drag. He's in the DRS. He's within 1 second of the car ahead, which means you have DRS.
Yes.
Call me Will Buxton.
Just about got your words out there. COD and Game Wizard have all got past Chipmunk. Now Chipmunk on some of the oldest tyres in the field and doesn't have DRS either, so
In fact,
Pulls
we can't call him.
in.
We can't call him Will Buxton because of copyright. He's Will Evian.
Why would that be
As
copyright?
Deton and Aiden are fighting 4P14. It's a lovely, lovely battle between the two of them.
Why would that be copyright?
Because Buxton Water.
Really?
I don't know, I just wanted to say a joke.
Okay. I guess I'm too literal for that one. As John, the man who never picks up warnings.
The man who never gets 3 second time was in an A as Captain Aiden is out of the session. Maybe he went into a wall or something.
No, I think that looks like he's retired manually.
That is.
So maybe he's had a leaving glitch? Don't know why he would need to leave at this stage in the race. He's got 5 to go.
Of course, there are no glitches in real life. We have borrowed these cars from the F1 drivers.
If
so
Aiden can let us know, that would be good. As Max now has DRS on Caden.
And maybe he's just jumped out of his car. He just wanted to ditch it.
He smelled some fire or some fluids.
Yeah, maybe with some fluidy goodness.
Oh God, no, don't say it like that.
I did. What are you gonna do? Gaming Wizard getting a 3 second time penalty. So right now, Caden is in the the master seat.
Speaking of Gaming Wizard, he's tax card. He gets the move done. But he will lose that place with the 3 second penalty, unless he can gap that by the end of this race. Max only just keeping in DRS of Caden. None of them have really that much battery. The man with the most battery at the moment is actually John in that small train.
Always. Deton has mid-race, in a mid-race radio, he has said that he had contact with Captain Aiden that caused the retirement, so there was contact between Deton and Aiden. We got that through the team radio.
So did he retire from having his wheel ripped off, or did he retire from something else? I'm confused.
I think it. The thing I've noticed about retirements in this world, in this
fictitious world,
in the way that my TV crew shows the timing, the timing tower, everyone that has retired in the pit lane says DNF. Aiden's does not say DNF, so I think he went into the wall. Which somehow caused him to lose his tyre, but you know.
We shall figure this out post-race.
These cars are flimsy, so...
This is very true, as Max has a big lock-up into the final corner. He'll lose a handful of time.
Yeah, he'll still gain it back, though, with the power of the drag reduction system. It is not mum yet, and it's not being called mum anymore, so whatever comes out in the new regs, we will take them as they get it. We're down to the last 3 laps of the race, people.
Caden's done very well to hold on here, to be fair, because his tyres seem to be struggling quite a lot, especially with his wings. The man who started P2, been leading for most of this, in fact all of this final stint.
Yeah, it's been a great race from Caden. It's been great races all around the board, with people getting caught out to play. We doing the alternate strategy. John gaining 6. John gaining 9.
Speaking of which, he's gone past. Unless he'll look to potentially get past as well. No, he doesn't quite have the battery for it. So it's deflected back up into 3rd place.
He will be looking for the top 2. He's on the medium tyres, which are probably around the crossover
Aiden
point.
started defending now, so as Max looks to the outside, wasn't quite able to get that done. As the dirty air is horrible.
Oh, it looked like Caden went onto the grass there.
That was a big, that was a bit of a slide from him on the exit of turn 14.
We've got 5 drivers, not including, well, if you include John, fighting for the lead. John, of course, does have a 3 second time penalty, so he will not be able to get the win. Or he won't be able to get the win after his time penalty takes effect. But he still very much could take it if he so wishes to.
I think Max might try taking the lead here on this back straight this time around. And if Deflated Wee is close enough as well, he might be able to have a look. Max with, I think, some higher wings than Caden, but Caden has absolutely no battery left at all. He's flashing at the start of the straight. As Max not quite able to get alongside. Pushing for it into turn 11 now, but I think with the exit that he's got, he won't be able to get anywhere close.
Might just be biding his time as well. He's got next lap will be the penultimate lap of this race, so he will want to be the car behind when it comes to a certain DRS detection point at the exit. Oh, he's round! He's round!
That's an incredible save.
And Max is on the gravel. Max is almost been pushed
caught the grass on entry.
He's been very lucky.
Oh my word, that's an incredible save. That's going to allow most of the cars behind to just recharge their packs a little bit.
Yeah, this is allowed Jensen back into this. Jensen is P6 at the moment, and Max is going to have a look round the outside of Caden.
There's Alessio on John
as well.
This is all starting to kick off in the latter stages of this race. Max is going to have maybe a look
as well.
Max has gone back into the lane.
And Johnny B into the pit lane might be going for the fastest lap. Of course, Johnny B loves the fastest lap.
Max has to go for it here, surely.
Yeah,
don't see any way that he wouldn't, because he won't want to risk his front wing is deflated now, looks to the outside off the chicane. Max pulls back in.
Yeah, deflated Wee will have a look at getting the move done now, maybe?
No.
Or he will wait, because it'll be a very good win.
Going to be pressuring Max as well now. Max, who was looking in prime position for the win, deflated tyres will be going off relatively soon as well.
As you go have a look on board with the plate Wii, those tyres do not look very pretty. They are very marbly. Is that the right word? And Ethan in our chat saying, in Caden we believe he's supporting his mate.
Well, we have
not been a good
in
exit
the straight
for the plate Wii. It's not a good exit. This will allow Max to have a look through if he wants to go for it. Of course, he does have to be the car ahead of Deflated Wii if he wants to go for it. It's gone to the back of Deflated Wii. Oh,
there is front wing damage for someone.
And that someone is...
Jensen.
I can't tell. It's Jensen. So Jensen getting a bit of contact as well. Caden has a 5/10 lead on this race gaming. Wizard getting past John
with a moment. Chipmunk's gone off as well. John's going to lose that front camper in this race by the end of it. Deflated Wee's going to come at Caden now. Alessio's attacking Max.
Hod's got past John. Back to the front. Alessio's got past Max. Wow, that was a great overtake. Max is coming back.
Deflated won't be able to get this done.
This might be a podium on debut for Max, as I believe that's Chipmunk. He's round at turn 6. Oh, contact there between Jensen and Max, but Max is going to get a podium in his first race as it all goes well. So one of our debutantes in Caden will come across the line to win his debut race, and Deflated Wee will cross the line P2, Max will be P3, Jensen P4, Alessio will be P5. He will gain on his championship rivals in the Constructors Championship, Drivers Championship. Gaming Wizard will be P6 on debut, Cod Camper and John P7 and 8. This Shizumi looked like he was going for a move on Jack, but there comes the excitement wiggle, but Padge will gain P9. Chipmunk goes off again at P13, turn 11 in P13, so that will allow Johnny B to gain P12. And will he get the fastest lap? That's what we're waiting for here. Will
Chipmunk looks like he's driving with a puncture. I think he has a rear left puncture.
Johnny B doesn't get the fastest lap.
Yeah, I think Chipmunk has a rear left puncture.
Yeah, Chipmunk's got a puncture.
So the one hope of...
yeah, Chipmunk will be P13, but will Deton get the fastest lap? Will he get it? Of course, fastest lap is currently held by Deflated Wee.
I think so.
He will not get it, so...
Yeah, what a mad end to that race.
GG's money game. That was a great end to the race. Good evening, corrupted Toad. I hope you're very well, my friend. Money Game saying that he might have gone to the toilet in his cockpit.
I was gonna say we can't say that. There's no cleanest
We
driver,
can.
by the way.
Wow. So that is your winner. It is Caden on debut. He gets to very, very much celebrate his very, very first race. Very, very first race win in a V-Carb in realistic tier. Absolutely bonkers race. Absolutely bonkers end to the race. Battling everywhere. That was a great race to watch. Of course, your other two podium sitters are Max T on debut in P3 and Deflated Wee in P2 on the alternate strategy.
Max taking a great podium from P8 as well
And
on the grid.
that is a lovely screenshot for Caden's character. And your ending of this race standings are Caden P1, Deflected Wee P2, Max T P3, Jensen P4, Alessio P5, Wizard P6, Cod Camper P7, John P8, Padge P9, Jack P10, Nishizumi P11, W P12, Chipmunk P13, Deaton P14, Captain Aiden getting the fastest up at the end, Ethan, the ENS for Aiden, Ethan, Flipperista, and Max.
That is your result. Just about got that one in. But
Yeah.
What's an
I saw the timer
insane
count.
race.
I saw the timer counting down and had to try and compute everything.
Yeah, that is a utterly mental race.
Yeah, that was everything from enjoyable to chaotic. When we didn't even see a safety car, which was probably the more bonkers bit about it. It's the fact there wasn't a safety car in that race. Well, I mean, we're not complaining. We got close
100%.
action
We
anyway.
got some incredible action from that.
Yeah, so your race winner is Caden on debut. Bear in mind the little story. The man joins the league 2 days ago. It was his birthday the day after. His first race was tonight, and he goes and wins it after starting P2.
That's incredible.
Absolutely crazy stuff. Absolutely loved being back with that. Thank you very much, Money Game, for the kind words. Deton's blaming commentary curse again. I mean, can't blame him.
Oh,
We did.
My God.
We did curse.
No, I've just seen Aiden's POV of his start. Oh my word.
Yeah, so we're going to watch that in a bit. Me and Willow are going to decide over it. It's going to be a very tough pick.
Oh,
So,
100%.
If you are in the Discord,
so many great races up and down the field. It's going to be incredibly hard to predict.
There were so many great races from loads of different people in their own ways. So we're going to have to laser our brains and figure that out.
Ooh.
And if you are in the Discord, be sure to check out the Driver of the Day channels to find out who gets it. If you are not in the Discord and you would like to be, if you are watching this on Twitch, you can request an invite to the Discord, and we will get you one. If you are watching on YouTube or Instagram or wherever, if you're watching on YouTube, there will be a invite code in the description of this video. And if you're on Instagram, well, there'll be an invite somewhere in one. I think in one of the posts or in the bio, probably the bio of the channel. I am speechless. I feel like I have gotten over my cough. So, and I would also like to apologise if you did hear me coughing throughout that race. I couldn't mute my mic quick enough. But anyway, me and Willow are going to be back next week, 7:30 PM UK time. It is going to be Spain. We're going back to Barcelona, which is a very, very lovely track in my opinion. I love the track.
Yeah, Spain's going to be a good one. Very high speed, very flowing.
It's very much like Australia in the way it works. Of course, not as many DRS straights, but speed, flow, everything you want. Assist Here is going to be back on Sunday night, 7:30 p.m. UK time. I believe that will be hosted by Snacks and Deflated Wee. They're going to be back for you.
Yeah, we'll see about that one. It can be a bit all over the place sometimes, so we'll see.
Yeah, we will find
what
out
happens
who
on that
is
front.
going to be.
Could be myself
There you go.
again, could be Deflated, could be Snacks, could be John. We'll figure it out.
It could be a mix of anyone, but right now we believe it to be Snacks and Deflated Wee. And Spain will be back. First race of Spain will be back in No Assist on Tuesday
Where
with
I have-
Tacit and Johnny B.
And I have
which
just
Willow
taken
will
the
be trying to-
championship lead.
Yeah, Willow has taken the championship lead. I believe with that the points gap is probably closer.
What, in realistic tier or no assist?
In realistic tier, yeah.
I was gonna say.
I'm jumping around all over the place.
Yes,
here.
you are.
But like I said, assist tier back on Sunday. No assist on Tuesday. Me and Willow will be back next week for Spain. I hope you have had a very good winter break, and I hope you have a very good week. We will be back next week.
Yes, we shall see you next week.
Goodbye.
Bye.